I am that guy trying to teach you how to not unalive yourself and get the crossbow to start doing the Easter egg in Bodycam Zombies on the new map, Village. So I'm going to load in right now and show you exactly what to do from the start of this game in order to get the crossbow. You can follow this video step by step in order to get it. You don't have to drop out of the plane. That's personal preference. It's my favorite thing to do. But, so, as soon as you load into the game, you're going to want to turn on the generator that's right in front of you here. You get that generator on, it'll open up the other side of the spawn room, but I like coming up here because there's a mystery box right there. So if I come and stand here, hopefully the zombies will spawn and attack this door and I can get a gun early, but if not, there's no biggie because there's also a speedrun tactic I'm going to show you today that's discovered from my friend Obi. So it's actually going to be through that door over there that we're going to wait for them to break down. They're going to break down this one first though, I think. We got more zombies spawning in, so don't worry, there's hope. Gonna come back here, because I'm hoping they're gonna get through this door pretty quick. Awesome, they're through. Alright, so don't go down killing the zombies here. And you're gonna want to step on this thing here, come up to the window, shimmy out, and you're good. And there's a mystery box right here for you to hit. You can grab whatever gun is out of there. I got the Deagle this time, which I don't mind at all. Now, all that speedrun does is make it so you don't have to wait for these doors to open, which isn't intended, but I hope they end up keeping that little trick in the game for people like me that really like doing the Easter eggs. Because this game has, or this map actually, has a day and night cycle to it, and it is really important to try to stay ahead and do what you can in daytime. How are you not dead, bro? Gonna fall all that way, get shot by my nice hand cannon, and still be just vibing. Vibing enough to get up and slap me silly. What a rude little gentleman, man. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of zombies following you from here. So make sure when you come through here, you're not wasting your time because zombies will fall straight down like that. And if you're not careful, you can definitely die or get cornered there, or a lot of them can pile up without you realizing it quick. So you want to go through the valley from spawn. You want to go through that valley that I just did, sticking to the right side. Don't worry about the horde. You can outrun them. You want to go up here, because we have to turn on 2 generators in this village in order to progress the map. So you want to turn on this generator that's to the left. Then you want to drop down here, take this path that I do. You want to run through. This is the security building, or the police building, or jail building, whatever you want to fucking call it. Then you want to keep going here to what I believe are like stables or a bar of some kind. And you want to turn on the generator here. Now, after you do that, you can loop out. Sometimes there's a mystery box here, so I'm going to hit that. I will gladly take this AK. This is an open area, but these little twigs, you can get caught on them, so be careful. I'm gonna thin out the herd a little bit, don't mind me. I'm gonna see if I can squeeze my way through right here. Nice. I want to leave as many zombies as I can so the round doesn't switch automatically, and so that way I am able to progress through the map and be able to do stuff without there being a ton of sprinters. Now, when you come up to turn this last generator on, there's going to be a mini boss in here. it spawns these birds that will attack you and will, like, insta-kill you. So you want to come through here and you want to start unloading on this thing because it has a ton of health. It is going to allow all of those zombies that have been following you to catch up, which is not fun. Do not get me wrong. But you had to leave them so that way the round doesn't spawn, or the round doesn't just change automatically. And it's not that big of a deal, because usually I can kill it before you get up here and turn on your generator, and then you get to go back down. Now, not too many zombies will be here. You shouldn't worry about what gun you have, because they will get very, very trapped down these hallways, these little areas. So as long as you're careful with your reloads and timing your shots and counting the bullets that you have in your magazine, you should be okay. And if you need to reload, you just do a little sprint, give yourself some distance, and you're good. I like the deagle. I like using guns that I can reload quick. Some of the ARs take a little too long to reload, so sometimes it's better just to stick to with the spawn pistol. Now, you're gonna see that it's nighttime. Nighttime is scary because if you're sprinting, you have to put your flashlight down. So, the sprinting zombies can be really scary because you hear them scream and they can just run up and jump on you. I'm gonna hit this box thing here, see if I get a good gun. I'll just take that so I have an auto weapon. Like that. If you hear that screaming, make sure that you're turning around to whatever direction you heard that screaming so you can take it out. The footsteps are a lot harder to tell because the footsteps in this game are a bit iffy, and you can kind of hear them a lot further than where it actually is. There's always a mystery box that spawns there if you need a weapon, so you can go hit that one. But what you have to do is, now that the windmill is powered from us fighting that boss and turning it on, it opens this path, which is the bridge, in order to go to the graveyard to where the church is. And the church is where you're going to have to fight another little boss, but you can actually run past that one and get to where the minecarts are, which is where you're going to have to do a small little shooting puzzle in order to get the crossbow. Now, it's a little dark, so I'm gonna go through here walking, so feel free to turn the video speed to 2 times or whatever you need to do, because it's gonna go a little slow, but I want you to be able to see the entire path without me sprinting, because it's nighttime. And there's 2 generators you have to turn on in here. Sometimes there's a mystery box. Oop, it's in there. You can see the light in there. So if you need a mystery box, you can go in there. As far as I know, there are no zombie triggers walking through here to make zombies fall in front of you or spawn. Now, when you're walking down this path like I am, there's going to be that first turn left, which won't matter. That's the round change sound, like how I was saying earlier, that the more zombies you kill, the more likely the round is to change automatically. So that's the first generator you want to hit, and then if you sprint a bit forward, there's going to be another generator this direction. So you go through here, but you don't want to get caught in here because it's a bit tight. Now, zombies can come from a couple directions here. They have this path that's behind you that leads to the church, this path right over here, and then this path that I'm looking at that will lead us to our next generator. So now that I got all those zombies killed, you're going to run this way. Just follow the lights, follow the cable. That's all you ever have to do. You hit this generator here, and you're good to go. You can go back the same way you came. right? Let's see what we got in this mystery box. A foul? I don't want it. So now that you got both those generators on, if you follow the cables, you come up here to this path. Now be careful because zombies do spawn in this little side area here. Those are those sprinters you want to worry about. There's a generator right to your left when you're walking up here. That's the final one in order to open the church. Now, when you open the church, like I said, there's going to be a little mini boss in this area. Right here, it's that guy. Just go around. You don't gotta fight him. You don't gotta worry about it. Kill a couple of these guys. Light them up real quick. Sprint. You want to step on this pressure plate here. That makes this secret passageway below Jesus open up. And then you want to follow and run down the secret passage down here to this minecart tunnel. You want to run all the way down here to where the elevator is. Sometimes zombies will spawn here, but this time they're not going to. You want to hit the bottom button so you go down. It'll lock the door. You don't gotta worry about these zombies, and then you'll be going down to where the minecarts are. Now, this is where the step for the crossbow truly begins. Now that you've opened up to the path through the crossbow, you'll come down here, and these zombies with miner hats will be spawning in. Kill them, and then what you're gonna want to do is go onto this minecart. I like sitting in the first one because it's fun. Now, you shoot that and make sure you crouch while you're in these minecarts. Otherwise, when you go in here, these beams will hit your head and you'll die and your run is over and you wasted all your time. Now, the next thing you want to do is immediately turn around because all of the targets you're going to want to hit are going to be behind you. Now, they're going to be looking like red, kind of blinking landmines from Halo 3. You're going to see them, and they stick out when you see them. So there's one right there. There's another one. There's another one there. And then the final one will be over here to the left. Right there. So the reason why I'm not shooting them is because you can go all the way through the path here, so if you don't get them on your first try, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. Your run is not ruined. Everything is not ruined. It is all good in the hood, buddy. When you go through the long but very fun minecart ride, you'll come back here to an exit that will take you through a different elevator to a bunker that takes you an alternate route of the map. Now, to go back through, this is important. You shoot the sign here. Now, when you go through, all of the landmines and the targets you need to shoot are going to be in the direction you're facing. When you shoot them, they make a really big noise, and there's only 4 of them. Now, the other thing is, I missed that one because I'm bad. And I missed that one because I'm bad. There you go. That's the sound for hitting it. Oh, jeez. I'm trash. Alright, so, you saw I hit one of them there, but I didn't hit the rest, which is pretty embarrassing. But, so, every round, the targets respawn. I believe that's because if you die with the crossbow, it's intended for the crossbow to respawn in the map, but it doesn't right now. So if you die with the crossbow, reset your game. But they do not respawn when you shoot them in the round that you're in. So as long as you don't turn the round, it's fine. You can also shoot the signs from the back, so you don't have to wait for the minecart to completely stop. Now remember, you're going to be going pretty fast through here, and when you go through on this side, they're going to be behind. You can always turn on your little laser. I recommend grabbing a shotgun for this. It's way easier to do. I think it's this one on the left next. Yep. Alright, so now there's just one more. Now, don't be discouraged. You'll probably be like me, where it's gonna take you a couple tries. If you have friends, it's easier to do it with multiple people. But if you're solo, it's fine. Shoot the sign. Make sure you're going back. When you shoot the sign and go back this way, you'll be facing the direction of where you need to shoot, so you'll have a little more time this time. I believe the only one I need is right there. Yep. That should be it. Now, when you shoot all of the targets, you will go down this alternate path. Which will, and you'll see it when you get to this path with the minecarts here. Typically, zombies will start dropping. Holy shit, that was horrifying. That's what I was talking about with the footsteps not being that accurate. Usually they're falling from down there, but yeah, so you go this way, you take this path down the right in order to go get the crossbow. When you go through this area, like I said, they'll spawn behind you here. So try to move fast, because you don't want to get caught in this area here. You want to take this path on the right, and be careful, because they're going to be coming, and the zombies could be coming from that path up there. Now, when you come over here, there's going to be a drop down. You want to drop down right there. There's a mystery box to the right in case you want a gun, but I don't need one. So you want to keep taking the path on the left here. Make sure you kill all the zombies in your way. Now, when you come over here, that dead-end path will give you a mystery box. But that's not what you're here for. What you're here for is this legendary, amazing crossbow, which you have now hopefully unlocked for yourself. And you can do funny things and not die like I'm about to. Oh, or you can just make the zombies all despawn like I did. Now, the crossbow does not spawn loaded, so just be careful. It is a explosive crossbow that is extremely fun, but it does have a little bit of a reload time, and it is a prerequisite and necessary for the Easter egg. Now, if you want to see what the next steps of the Easter egg guide are, I'm going to have that video coming out tomorrow when we finish the egg for ourselves. So, make sure you go like the video, leave a comment if you enjoyed, and go get this crossbow for yourself and have some fun with the zombies, because it is super fun shooting them near the ground and watching them fly everywhere. I could do this literally all day, man. And it doesn't do any damage to you, so you don't need to worry. You basically have flopper. It's awesome. You can reload while sprinting. It's a incredibly, incredibly fun gun. So, like the video, enjoy, and remember that the crossbow will always be held by our dead friend Terry here.